Hi, Maryline here. Today we are talking about a breathing technique called the ocean breath, also referred to as Ujjayi breath and the down breath of labor. I'm giving you tips on how you can use this technique to handle sensations in your labor. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's get started. So let's get started with our breathing tutorial for the ocean breath, also called Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi meaning victorious. It is a powerful breath, hence the name, and many benefits of it for your labor. It's also useful to go back to sleep at night, just as any of those traditional breathing techniques you learn on this channel. You're likely to have more than one use for these breathing techniques. Here is how to access the ocean breath. We're basically looking for a sigh, a sort of a sound here that will come as a vibration when you breathe in and out deeply. The breath will end up almost being felt at the throat. We are closing in slightly at the throat in order to let the breath out a little bit longer. The principle of lengthening the exhalation is to trigger the rest and digest response, so to move away from the production of adrenaline and help, on the contrary, produce all the nice hormones that are going to keep you calm and collected. Right. So technique-wise, we are going to start with a sigh out of the mouth. So follow the practice with me. We're going to inhale deeply and sigh out here with like a little ha, silent ha sound. Carry on, inhale. Lovely, couple more times. And again. Okay, it's pretty simple, but already we notice there's a little constriction at the throat, a little narrowing of the air passage, which makes the sound and also makes the exhale last a little longer. So here, let's go ahead and close the lips halfway through our breath, and as a result, you get a little closer to a traditional Ujjayi breath technique. Inhale with me, exhale. Then seal the lips and start to breathe out that way. Let's repeat this half and half sort of option. Inhale deeply, exhaling, and sealing the lips and letting that throaty, sighy type of exhale carry on as long as possible. Never rush your exhalation. Also inhale deeply to gather lots of energy for your labor. Each breath will bring you energy. Each inhale, each exhale will help you to let go. Okay, so let's carry on here with the half and half, and we'll transit to the full version of Ujjayi in a moment. Inhale with me. Exhale. Exhale, sealing the lips. Repeat. Keep the lips sealed now and inhale. Full of breath. Exhale. Fully releasing. And again. Exhale. So the breath travels through that little hollow of the throat, and the sound of it, mirroring the sound of the ocean, the sound of the waves breaking onto the shore, helping to take you somewhere on a beautiful landscape to know that you are riding the waves of the surges beautifully and with power. Those surges that cannot be stronger than you. Those surges, they are you. You could practice this breath as you are swaying on your ball or rocking. This breath could also come with some sound, with a deeper vibration from your voice to help relieve and match the power of the sensation, like a sound and labor go hand in hand. Movement and breathing go hand in hand. This breath is also beautiful in between contractions. Perhaps during the sensation you are more comfortable with the traditional exhale out of the mouth, our golden thread exhalation, and perhaps between contraction when you are actually resting and gathering all your resources before handling the next sensation, you may be tempted to use the ocean breath, for it's so calming, grounding, and offer you that focus, that non-stop focus in and out. Okay. Breathing as quietly as possible between sensation, resting, gathering your strength, taking time to sip water, taking time to snack on something healthy, nuts, cereal bars, energy drinks, anything that's going to help you sustain your energy levels for longer. Here's an application of the ocean breath technique in the context of handling contraction kneeling. It's very often that moms reach to being closer to the floor, being supported in that upward, forward and open position here in labor. So using the ball is a good idea. You also might be using a chair here or an armchair in front of you, or you might also be using your partner's knees if he's there sitting in front of you, and using his lovely warm hands to help you relax the shoulders or to stroke your body. Okay, so whether you're kneeling, facing a ball, facing your birth partner, or any sort of support, always remember to have your knees supported, and if you use the ball, cover it so it's nice and soft for you. Okay, so remember this technique. Here you would be making either some movements, whichever support you're on. It would be motions forward and back or circling. Okay, and then placing the Ujjayi breath here. Big sigh out. Deep inhale. And again. You could also have one leg out to the side. Using some sound as well. Deeper vibration if it feels right. Using your Ujjayi here. All the way through. Well done. Or in between the sensations as you find comfort. resting, anchoring your hips nicely. Resting and gathering your strengths and your resources. The sound of Ujjayi breath does not need to be very loud. It could just be audible to you, or you could make it louder and harness that power inside you to express, how you are, and the deep birthing power that is present in your body. Okay, so a tiny little sigh. Or a deeper sigh to suit you. Okay? Well done. And last, I would like to talk you through briefly another application of the ocean breath exhalation, which is actually the second stage labor when we are delivering baby. Some hypnobirthing program call it the down breath because of that internal power that the breath has. The down breath, or Ujjayi for second stage labor, would involve waiting for the sensation, waiting for the contraction to be present here. It's not exactly a contraction as you would have experienced in the first stage labor. It is some force to bear down, okay, to push. So it's rides you like a wave here, like a get this lovely entrainment here that you can't resist the urge here to go and exhale deeply and gather all your energy in the center, in the abdomen, using your diaphragm, using your breathing power, your exhale power, your sighing power to direct baby and down the birth canal. The urge to bear down, to push will still be there after one exhalation. You'll have several exhalations within one of those deep urges to push. So the same, you will repeat the same thing, gather energy, gather some height here to exhale, and imagine that the top of the uterus is pressing against baby's body, and the lowest part of the uterus also deeply acting to guide your baby through the birth canal. So this breath again, the down breath, or Ujjayi for second stage labor. Inhale with the bearing down sensation, and exhale. Alright, we are using the power, we're harnessing it here into the abdomen. I'm not so much using my face to push, or my fingers, or it's all your awareness is focused here and onto softening the pelvic floor. Posture-wise, to release baby into the world, a lot of traditional position involve this sort of upward, forward, open position. So you might be resting onto something quite sturdy, I would say. The holding on and rocking onto the ball for that stage is not so appropriate. But the hospital bed, or if you're at home or using any sort of armchair, anything that you're going to be able to hold on to and lean against. A birthing pool offer an ideal setup as well. You're often in the birthing pool able to float and be ported more easily. So squatting in a birthing pool is quite handy, using the edge of the pool, using those little handles that are present in the birthing pool. If you have a hard surface pool, here you could bring a nice beach towel to lay around the edges of the pool to make it cozy for you to rest, and then being ready to hold and push and pull here to gather some power. And exhale. Trying to match the urge to push with your exhale and help baby down the birth canal. Any position where your pelvis is able to open and move is important in labor. We do not recommend sitting for delivering. Baby has it's very interesting to be able to move your pelvis in lots of direction to guide baby through the birth canal. So I really recommend you pick a position that will allow some movement, as opening the knees out this way will be a certain angle within your pelvis, and then turning the thighs in will also offer a completely different angle in your pelvis. And we need all that input during the birthing process to help baby nest comfortably and pass through comfortably through the birth canal. Don't hesitate to change position during labor, and whilst you're using your breath, change position here by bringing one leg in, one leg out, one knee in, one knee out, turning the thighs in and out, etc. Just really be in tune with your pelvis and your breathing and the power of your breathing to help you all the way until baby is out and through and ready for his or her first cuddle. So those are variations of the ocean breath. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to use the visualization as well if you're partial to a beautiful beach landscape. Remember the coming and going of the waves and breaking onto the shore, and how your breath could all the way through be these waves coming and going and bringing you closer to meeting your baby. If you'd like more detail about this practice or have any question, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I also provide recordings that can guide you through a longer practice if you need it. Thank you for watching.